there's a lot of conversation around the need to de-risk these projects, especially at the start. And one of the developments we've had in the market, just speaking from what Wangari has said in terms of innovative ways of financing some of these projects. Last year, towards the end, there was this launch of the Kenya Green Bond Program, and we're looking at entities which are predominantly in the renewable energy space. If they could be issuing bonds in the capital markets and just raising this capital, do you feel this could be the silver bullet which begins to rescript this narrative in terms of how we can raise capital?
Thank you for that. You're right that financing is one of the key challenges of getting into renewable energy. And as an association, when we started carrying out the energy audits, and we would advise businesses to either do something to be more energy efficient or invest in renewable energy, we noted that gap. So we've been working with partners over the years. Initially, we were doing work with the DFID to carry out pre-feasibility and feasibility studies, because that's the only way you can be able to identify what the project is about and really just work around de-risking the project. And further to that, we've been working also with AFD and partner banks in Kenya to finance renewable and energy efficient projects. We've been able to finance 26 such projects in the country to a tune of about $72 million has been disbursed through this financing. So that has been one way we have at least worked with manufacturers and other people in other sectors to ensure that we are developing a credit line that can be able to facilitate them to get into renewable energy or energy efficiency. There are other ways we can look at expanding that. The issues of crowdsourcing. The Green Bonds is also a very good initiative. Kenya Bankers Association is also reaching out to come to see how can we work together around the implementation.
87% of the risk in a renewable energy project is at the beginning, in the early stages of a project. So making sure that it's bankable, making sure that even the different components, the professionals are all on board to make sure that it's as profitable as possible. And in terms of that type of financing, a lot of people do not want to put their money in an early stage project. They want it de-risked by the World Bank, by the IFC, and by other bigger players who are difficult to get the money from initially. So it's kind of cat chasing its own tail. So I think in terms of, I mean, there is funds that have come up, Sustainable Energy for All Fund and a few others, who help with that de-risking. But I think the key thing that we probably would need to look at in terms of funding is new creative ways of funding these projects.